Well, the whole purpose of career technical education is to give students skills so they can support themselves and their families. So if a student can edit in Adobe and they can create a video and they can create a YouTube presentation or a Twitter video or any of the formats, some of our awesome teachers would instruct the students on how to do that and then get them certified so they know how to use the software and they go out into the real world with a set of skills that will make them employable, valuable, and let them make enough money to support themselves and their family. The skills are the key. Harvard did a study where they said out of every 10 people in the United States, how many need to go get a graduate degree? And the answer was 1. So out of every 10 people in the United States, 1 person needs to be a doctor, lawyer, have a master's or a higher level graduate degree. Then they said, okay, how many people need to have a bachelor's degree of some sort? And the answer was 3. So that means that only 4 people out of 10 in the United States need a college degree. So the other 6 either go to trade school or go directly into the workforce. And that means the majority of them, the majority of students and the majority of people in the United States don't need a college education. Now they can of course get it, they can go to trade schools, but there's a lot of great people working hard, doing important jobs all across the United States who are not going to attend college or not finish college. What's happened in our country is instead of saying, what are your skills going to be? What's your craft going to be? We've started saying, where are you going to college? Which is not the same thing. So we want to make sure these students have a skill, they have a craft, and they have a level of employability. And one of my favorite stats that I have is that any student who's in a CTE program for 3 years, their graduation rate is 100%. They'll put up with science, math, social studies, to go to that film class, to play with Adobe, to film the news. They are so excited about it, they'll put up with all the other stuff they have to do because they love it. And it varies by student. It could be culinary, it could be aviation, it could be criminal justice, it could be agri-science, but they love their CTE program so much, they'll put up with the other stuff just to stay in that CTE class and succeed. And as I moved up and got into this chair as a specialist, I love helping teachers who help students. And that's the secret sauce. I mean, the CAPE program is fantastic. Perkins gives us federal funds. CAPE gives us state funds. But the secret sauce is a great teacher. All the money in the world is useless if you don't have an inspired teacher who loves students, who loves their craft, who has done it in the real world and can bring it to students and say, hey, when you're shooting on time, when you're on base or you're at the 5 o'clock news, there's no tomorrow, there's no extensions. You've got to film now, whether you're ready to go or not. And when I have a teacher who can walk into a classroom and tell students that, that's invaluable. They are the secret sauce. They're the magic that makes CTE work.